It's Week 14 of the 2024 season, and we've got the Dolphins' creative quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Dolphins and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're underway at Hard Rock. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a major source of optimism from their fan base, this rookie from Texas A&M.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. Back to throw. He's on the move, and they take this in for the score. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play, because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 32, it's Dotson on the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hall running between the tackles. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Second and 3. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And this is knocked away incomplete. It's a good play, but I don't think it's going to matter. We've got a flag back by the QB. He may have been hit late on that one. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them. And the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. He's going to throw this one. Has it down close. Touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Mostert on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Setting up a throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play, and it'll be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They'll throw it again. Has it in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we get the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
It's a huge pickup on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's a design boot. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Mostert on the return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. He's got a touchdown in this game as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing it to start this drive. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Here's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. That throw finds Coughlin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a New York touchdown! It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Mostert on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins, who are facing 2nd and 14. Back to throw now. Catch made underneath by the back. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And having gained about a handful there. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. The Jets take their first time out. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Jets ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dropping back to throw. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing from the gun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped that time by Marcus May. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Barrios now to return it. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. Pitts brings it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. From the red zone now. He's on the move. He's on the move. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. One final shot before halftime. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if your score normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here he is on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Hall once more. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Complete to Braylon Allen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45.
Back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go.
Looking to the air here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 11-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. This throw is cut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Another Dolphins first down.
Plowing up the middle. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Another chance for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front
Personal
to
foul.
leverage right at the
Roughing the
point of
kicker.
attack and punch it in on the second time around.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Conklin brings it in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pass play coming here. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. On the counter, Hall gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Into the hands of Conklin. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. Looking for a throw here. Caught by Lazard. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Jets all set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal, it's an option to the left. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 35.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Barrios now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. From the 32. Completes this one to Hill. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Trying again, following the sack. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From midfield now. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 42.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 46. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They are throwing it again. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this forward to the 6. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Has it down close. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. now looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Gibson now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The visitors and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. That throw finds Coughlin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And this one doesn't go far. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Hall. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.